Let's take another look at the old turkey Bitcoin. Alright, this is the daily chart for Bitcoin, and the data I have is 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on November the 12th. I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but this is the fourth straight day that we are looking at Bitcoin, which definitely is a record at Vietmaxim. You guys know I don't particularly like Bitcoin. That's why I don't review Bitcoin that often. But given the fact that right now, Bitcoin is the ringleader, and whichever direction that Bitcoin goes, the rest of the altcoin would follow. That's why we are looking at this old turkey again. But the weird thing is, the more I look at Bitcoin, I am starting to like Bitcoin. But anyway, right now Bitcoin is trading at 49.5, or up about 0.3%. Bitcoin is in this very crucial stage where it is testing the red line, which is the 10 days moving average. If somehow Bitcoin can manage to close today, which is at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, over the 10 days moving average, which is right at around 50,000, then we are looking at a very high probability that Bitcoin would stabilize and begin this reversal. However, a rejection, then we're looking at the potential for Bitcoin to retest this 48.5, and I definitely don't want to get beyond that point. So let's just focus on this and see if we can figure out what Bitcoin would likely do within the next 24-48 hours. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on this 1 hour chart. Yesterday, when we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin was stabilizing right below the 48.5. It was in this consolidations and trying to cross over the neckline of this little inverted head and shoulder. Finally, after that, it was able to cross over that and very much ran to our target price of around 50,000. That's what's happening here. And at 50,000, where it is testing the 50 days moving average, we definitely see this significant pushback. Now, when Bitcoin was able to cross over the neckline, one good thing is prior to this, Bitcoin was trending down following this downward channel. A crossover to 48.5 indicates that the downtrend is pretty much done. And now Bitcoin is trading outside of the resistance of this downward channel and is beginning to set up this possible new upward channel. And by connecting this low point and this low point, we would have our little uptrend or upward channel. Just connect these 2 points and extend that, and just extend this up. As you can see, it seemed to work out really well. I mean, all we did is just look at these 2 points, extend that up, and now you see the price been oscillating within this new upward channel, because every time when it tests the resistance of the new channel, it gets rejected. This point get rejected, retrace, file support at 48.5, bounce up, test the resistance, get rejected, drop all the way down to the support, bounce right back up. So this is what we're looking at here. At 50,000, definitely this is the critical point. Bitcoin tried to test that about 3 hours ago, get rejected. And now looks like it is in the process of trying to possibly run up and retest this again. Let's do this. Let's look at 5 minutes chart. That way we would have more data point to determine as to what Bitcoin would likely do within the next few hours. All right, so this is the 5 minute chart. Now, after Bitcoin retrace and then found support at the support of this upward channel, bounce right back up. First thing it did is try to test this 50,000, get rejected, found support at around a 49.6, bounce up, try to retest it again, get rejected. So for the past few hours, Bitcoin pretty much traded sideways. But the key is, it seemed so far found support at this prior low. And now we're seeing Bitcoin bouncing back up. Look like it is trying to test the resistance of this flag. So Bitcoin, so far, it is forming this very nice little bull flag. And what I really like is looking at the volume. The green bar is picking up. So this is definitely a bullish sign. and indications that buyers are stepping in. There is a very high probability that Bitcoin may be able to retest the 50,000 later today. And there's a very good chance that it may be able to cross over that. And a breakout and cross over the 50,000 technically could take the price up to about 52,000. And at 52,000, we are looking at Bitcoin very much continue this upward channel. As you can see, it's very much oscillating within that. And now by being able to break out, we're looking at running up and testing the resistance of this upward channel. So I am definitely cautiously optimistic that we may see Bitcoin heading toward the 52,000 within the next 48 hours. But one thing we need to keep in mind is at 50,000, or that is right at the 10 days moving average, there's definitely going to be a lot of selling pressure. It wouldn't surprise me if somehow the seller can push the price down, and there's a chance that Bitcoin would retrace and retest the support of this upward channel at around 42,000. But given the fact that looking at the volume, there is definitely sign that buyers are stepping in. I do expect, if that was the case, there would be strong buying support at this point, and that Bitcoin would likely bounce up, and this time it should be able to cross over the 50,000 and continue this uptrend. Now, looking at Bitcoin on this daily chart, first thing is the stochastic oscillator is still showing this positive sign because the blue signal line crossed over, and so far it is still leading the red line, an indication that the price would likely continue to trend upward. One thing I still don't like is the volume is still low. Hopefully the volume will pick up the minute Bitcoin can cross over and reclaim this 10 days moving average. What I like is yesterday, Bitcoin closed almost near the high of the day. So this combination of these two candles, the inverted hammer following with this really nice green candle, definitely confirm that we could potentially see the beginning of this reversal in price. So I am very optimistic that Bitcoin should be able to cross over the 50,000 sometime today, and on its way to reach my target price of 52,000 within the next couple of days. We'll revisit this turkey again tomorrow. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at Vietmaxim, because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.